Whew. Oh, I'm so excited, I might cry. Welcome back to my channel. Me is back. The one that doesn't post videos very often. What? I'm here today with exciting news. A little scared when you've waited for something for so long that you're afraid that it won't meet expectations. But I had a coworker tell me that she was in an Ulta and she could pick up Shape Tape for me. Now, I've been waiting for this concealer for 2 years, probably, since I started watching beauty influencers on YouTube, since I started getting into makeup, and this is all I've heard about is Shape Tape, Shape Tape, Shape Tape. Everybody talks about Shape Tape. Everybody uses Shape Tape. It is the be-all, end-all of concealers, and I feel like if this doesn't work for me, nothing will. So expectations are pretty high. I'm kind of scared to finally have it in my hands. I almost did last year. I went to the US for the first time to go to a Christmas drag show, and I said, I want to go to Ulta, it's only 15 minutes out of our way, can we please go? And we didn't end up going. So it is what it is. I didn't think that I would be able to get my hands on it until a lot later. I almost ordered it online too, but I just decided to wait and wait, and finally it is in my hands. I hope the shade is okay. I know I kind of picked the shade from what the creaseless concealer looks like in Sephora, because that's the only thing I really had to go off of. I know that I think I'm a shade or two darker than their lightest shade. Their lightest shade in the creaseless I think is almost white. So I told my coworker, just go with a shade down and hopefully that'll be okay. Worst case scenario, it might just match my skin tone, which I'm okay with too. That's what light powders are for, baking and all that crap. It usually lightens up stuff. But I am really excited. I'm really nervous because, as I've said before, everything creases on me. Everything. So I'm really scared that this isn't gonna hold up, but at the same time, I love Tarte and everybody else loves this, so I'm really hoping that it turns out really well. But we'll see. And this is pretty much why this is also, I'm making it more as a reaction video than an actual review, because I feel like there are so many reviews out there. Everybody's reviewed it, everybody's seen it, everybody's using it, everybody's still using it. So this is somebody who has been waiting for this for so long, who, there was a point in time where I didn't think that it was available anymore. I thought that it was just gone, out there, done. That's why I couldn't find it at Sephora. And then I decided to look into it more one day and figured out that it was an Ulta exclusive, which we don't have in Canada. So I'm gonna take off my makeup and we're gonna reapply. I am so excited that I'm doing this after work, and I'm literally just gonna take this off after I put it on. And I'll do a wear test tomorrow and I'll kind of see how it wears and all that. And I guess still give my thoughts and opinions as somebody who has been waiting for this for so long. Because again, my expectations might just be way too high for this, but I feel like I've talked way more than I need to. I will try to put whatever they call them, the thing with the stuff, the timestamps in the description box, because nobody wants to listen to me talk for like 5 minutes. Okay, I'm excited. I'm excited. I'm gonna take off my makeup even before I swatch this. I'll be right back. Got a zit on my chin. the worst. Does anybody else have that where you take off your makeup at the end of the day and there's a zit that definitely wasn't there in the morning? Or is that just me? Is that just how bad I take care of my skin? I don't know. Let me know. My stomach is literally doing like flippy flop butterfly crap. Like, this is so stupid over a concealer. But I'm so excited. It was like getting my first BoxyCharm. Because I watch Alexandria Ryan, and I think I watched her maybe for about 6 months. 6 months to a year maybe before I finally ordered my first BoxyCharm, and that was really exciting. Okay, I think we are as free of makeup as we're gonna get. And dry the shit out of my face, because this is probably good for my skin. I just can't wait! Okay. I guess I could have just taken off the makeup under my eyes, and that might have been better. We also recently got a Morphe section in the Sephora around where I am, and I picked up one of these because I needed a new beauty blender, the Morphe sponge, and I am in love with it. Like, so happy I made that decision. I'm just gonna go in with my No Problem primer from Touch in Sol. I've been going back and forth between this one and my Tarte primer. I still technically prefer my Tarte primer. But I like this one too. I just like that the Tarte primer is a little thicker. Let's put my foundation back on that I just took off, because I really needed to do that. When am I gonna run out of foundation? Like, this bottle seems like it's getting really low, but stuff's still coming out of it. I'm gonna have to wash my face really good after this. Yeah, with the Morphe sponge, I think this is something else that it's not new from what I understand, but I find that it doesn't absorb as much product, so I find that it goes a lot farther. Like, that did half my face. And I find with this, with my beauty blender, I find I've always had issues with product coming off from my nose. The product never stays there. So when I started using this, and I just kind of started dabbing on my nose, I found that it wasn't coming off. So I don't know if that's just Beauty Blender or the way that I apply my makeup, but I was really happy about that. But yeah, it's definitely a lot more dense. I like that the flat edge, I find that there's a lot more surface space, or I feel like it covers a lot more. And it blends really nicely. I really like it. I'm gonna miss my blue beauty blender though. I definitely needed to get a new one, since after the other day I realized that there may or may not have been mold on it. And that is not exactly something I want on my face. Because there were little spots in it, and I couldn't remember if it had little spots in it before, but I didn't want to chance it. So I was in a Sephora and I saw this little guy and I was like, why the hell not? It's so much cheaper. And I find that it's a little easier to put powder on with this too. And I feel like it grows a lot bigger, like that's pretty big compared to the Beauty Blender. And of course that's wet, this is with water. Okay. I guess I better get my powder ready, because I know I'm still gonna have to set this. Oh my god, I'm so scared. Okay, I'm doing it. Oh my god! Oh, there it is! Oh, there it is! Oh, there it is! Oh, I'm such a nerd. That is actually a really big bottle for concealer. Like, that's a lot of product. Or is that just me? I don't know. That's a big doe foot. Holy Jesus. I'm sorry if I'm offending anybody, but oh my god. That is like the size of my eyeball. That is big. I'm such a nerd boy. So I'm gonna say that's definitely good for me. Doesn't really, like, I don't know. I think that's the smell of my foundation. I don't think it has a smell. Oh, I'm so scared to put it on my face, but I'm so excited. I'm just so afraid. Okay, I'm just gonna go for it. So far that went on really smooth. So I do have fine lines under my eyes, but everything that I use makes it look 10 times worse than it is. And I can still see, like, when I look up, I can still see the creases under my eyes, but like when I look down, there's no creasing. Ah! It doesn't crease! Oh my god, there's no creasing. I'm so excited. Oh, it looks so good! Where has this been all my life? I mean, I know it's been in the US and at Ulta, but literally the be all end all. I'm so happy. Oh, I'm so happy right now. it looks so good. It looks so much better than my other concealer. I almost want to do like one versus the other. So maybe that's what I'll do tomorrow, is do like a wear test of both. And I'll just kind of add to this. This is my new favorite. This is my new favorite. I'm literally gonna have to go for the border just for this. Oh. Oh, that's freaking awesome. It's not creasing at all. I just, again, never thought that I would be able to experience the lack of creasing. Or at least, like, my eyes looking normal. Or I guess not normal, but, like, with everything else I have, I guess the creasing is more like the concealer just bunches up, so there's that bald patch where the line actually is, and then the concealer is on both sides, if you get what I'm talking about. Is zero of that. I'm so happy. Okay, I'm gonna stop being a nerd and freaking out, but that is my, I guess my reaction is Shape Tape. I will give a bit more of an in-depth look after I have been able to wear it for a day. I just wanted to sit down at home right after I've gotten it in my hands and try it out. So I will be back tomorrow morning. We will put it back on and I'll give you my last thoughts, I guess. But right now I am super happy. I am back from work with my fake bangs, my fake nails, and my fake face. It is tomorrow, obviously, and I've worn the concealer for a day. I do still, like, I can still see the lines that are already there. But this concealer is so good. This wait was so worth it. I'm so happy I finally got to try it. It is my new freaking favorite. The underneath of my eyes has never looked so good. My lighting is really shitty right now and I don't know what's going on. But you can tell I have like a natural shadow under my eyes, so like when the lighting's bad you can tell. But if I can get a little closer we can see, like, it looks so smooth, or at least smoother than it normally does. I'm really, really happy with it. Whew. I'm so happy it worked out. I was so afraid it was just gonna be not what I was expecting. Anyway, thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys next time.